Anime Geeks, how you guys doing? My name is Miguel.
This is Todd, and I'm excited to talk about One Piece.
We're gonna do a review, manga review of the Goda creator of One Piece, chapter 907.
The Empty Throne.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's the name of the chapter, so
yes, it is.
Let's dive into it. Because I know that you have about 2 pages of notes. My notes are in my head because I'm gonna just follow you with your notes. But want to start it off with your notes?
I don't know where to start. There's too many things. We saw the throne room, Rob Lucci, my man, Shanks.
But let's go from beginning to end. As much as we want to talk about Shanks first, because we have so many theories. I have a couple of theories about the Game of the Game of Thrones reference, the throne room.
Right.
I have a theory about Shanks. And that's only 2 theories I have, but let's go first from the beginning of the chapter.
Oh, you mean the conversation between Big Mom and Kaido?
Yes.
Yes! Big Mom and Kaido had a conversation about Straw Hat. Now, both of these characters want to get rid of Straw Hat Luffy because of what they did.
Yes.
Right?
Because of Luffy destroying the fruits, the fruit factory in Dressrosa for Kaido.
Right, okay, I forgot about that one.
And for Luffy destroying the reputation of Big Mom.
Wow, he done did a lot in a year, dude.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forget to mention, Shonen Jump is doing its 50th anniversary, and I am wearing one of the shirts, and I'm repping One Piece for our video. Yes.
Sexy.
So back to you.
Yes.
About Big Mom and Kaido.
You know what? I thought it was interesting because we never seen these 2 characters interact with each other.
Yes.
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm sure they have in the past, but we've never seen it.
Yeah, flashback of scene, but we haven't seen them interacted.
Right.
That's for sure.
But it seemed like they hate each other. Like there is no love here. But
the thing that gets me curious, Big Mom said, Kaido, you still owe me that favor from long ago. And Kaido said, but that's long ago. The past is past.
Past is past.
So I'm curious to see. So I'm curious to see does that mean that, because you remember when Big Mom told Luffy, you cannot handle that beast or you cannot handle that monster.
No, you cannot.
She never called him a human or something.
Nope.
So I have a small theory that probably Big Mom gave him souls for him to live in a way.
That could be true as well.
Because everybody calls Kaido a beast, a monster, the guy that's immortal.
Right.
So probably he never had a soul, so Big Mom gave him a soul.
That could be true. That could also be it. Or it could be maybe Kaido was about to die because he was fighting somebody that he couldn't fight. Big Mom came in and killed that person. Because she powerful enough to beat like giants. Yeah. Elder giants at that. And this chick was like how old? Like 6, 7?
At the age of 6.
And taking out giants like older giants like crazy.
Yeah.
So that could happen, and he was like, "All right, I owe you one. Don't speak about this, cause I'm gonna be the laughing stock."
Yeah.
Could be. It could be either one. It could be either one or something else. Maybe we don't know. But I think the most important thing to get from this part of the story, from this part of the chapter, is they're probably going to collide with each other because Big Mom is saying, listen, don't go after Luffy. You go after Luffy, I'm going to take care of you. And vice versa. And that's when we get to the headquarters at Marineford. You want to take that away or do you want to wait a minute?
Let's go. Just go right there to Marineford. So we see Kizaru, and we see Akainu having a conversation of them hearing the conversation of between Kaido and Big Mom. So they hear that, and they even themselves say it. They don't give an F that people are hearing the conversation.
Nope.
So does that mean that they want the Marines to come and hunt them and have an all-out war?
Right.
And also, they have another conversation downstairs in the Red Line, and that is Garp.
Yes.
We see Garp and some other Marines, Marine soldiers.
Yeah. But But I didn't really understand the conversation that much. Or maybe I was really digging into it really deep. I'm not sure. But he's talking with not the admirals, I forgot, are they captains?
Who?
The ones the people that he's talking to.
I think they're high up there. They didn't say what they were, but I'm sure that the two characters that Garp is talking to, the woman and the guy that he's on the table with, in page 6, that I feel like they resemble some characters that were non-canon filler from the anime movies, and now they're part of the manga, so they're part of the whole story now.
Right.
And also, there's a part where Garp was joking around, and then said, "They're the reason you're called the hero of the Marines, aren't they?" Somebody's telling that to Garp. Oh, looks, the locks. You're well informed for someone as young as you. Yes, before Roger, the age was theirs, but that was more than 40 years ago now.
Right.
The past he has. And then the next character says, even if they lost the captain, they have become stronger and worried. There's no point worrying if they return. They will be a huge threat. The situation, though, will get far bigger than any of us are imagining right now. Why does that make you smile? So my theory is that person that Garp is talking about, the lock, the big editor of Oda of One Piece, said that a couple weeks ago that in this arc of the Riri is going to be major bombshells of information going to be happening, and he said that there's going to be a secret that we're going to be getting to know. And I feel like Garp, the guy said that is that the reason why you became the hero of the Marines? So Garp, I feel like Big Mom and Kaido was part of a pirate crew, just like Shanks.
Same pirate crew.
Just like Shanks and
Buggy
were in the same pirate crew as Roger. Cause I feel like Big Mom and Kaido, sometime in their years of being pirates, they were some type of a pirate crew, because Garp said, "Oh, locks," and this panel, this quote, it had the quotations, so it's very important. Why will Oda put those words in quotation, locks? And that's why, and Garp was the hero of the Marines because of that sort of reason. So in this one chapter,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So in this one chapter, 4 subplots happen very well and very smoothly.
Right. So that means Garp is like OP as like crazy.
Yes, and also it says
that's insane.
And it says in the bottom panel saying that even if they lost their captain, they still only became stronger and work. So that means Big Mom and Kaido were weak back then, but they have grown. That's my assumption. There's a whole theory.
I mean,
I could be wrong, but it's a theory that could be possible.
But see, I don't know how Kaido was back then, so I can't really say. But we've seen Lin through the backstories, flashbacks and backstory. So we already seen how strong she is. So if we're talking about like maybe teenagers,
yeah,
teenager Lin or Big Mom and Kaido on the same pirate team, and Garp is going against that and Gold Roger. Garp is like OP to the max.
That's something that
crazy
that could be said, but also Garp is smiling. Garp is smiling of him saying that if they got back together, hell or loose. But also Oda drew him smiling, but also his eyes being worried. So he has a mixed emotions about this case. I love that.
Maybe he might be scared, but we gotta like put up a front so that he don't get anybody work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that definitely could be possible.
So let's go to the next one. The
throne room.
The throne room. Or technically it's called the empty throne.
Oh, the King of Thrones.
Reference that because we know that Oda watches Game of Thrones, so this is definitely a reference to Game of Thrones. You have a throne room and you have 2 sub-levels of swords on it. If you watch Game of Thrones, you see the sword on the throne having swords on the chair. So this is similar, but it's a big difference. And to me, you want to talk about it before I go ahead and I give my theory about it?
Yeah, I had to reread it a couple times. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, this throne room is for the single king that rules everyone.
Correct.
Celestial dragons, the admiral. The marines, world government, everything basically. And somebody has to be like worthy to sit on that throne.
Right here it says that it is the empty throne, an oath that the kings of the various countries are equal, and that none must harbor the greed to rule them all, the greed of dictatorship. None must sit on that throne, and 20 weapons that protect that throne. And Stully, one person that's power hungry, wants to sit on that throne. He's there drooling over that throne.
Yes, he is.
And he wants to sit there.
Because he's a bastard. Just like another bastard that we're going to talk about in a second.
Next,
let's get to this one right now. Let's get to this bastard right now.
And just saying, we're talking only about 2 subplots. 3 subplots about this chapter, and we're already at the 10-minute mark. That's crazy.
It's very bananas.
So my theory is that just as the highest authorities of the world who sit atop even the Sixth Dragon are 5, the 5 elders. So 2 shall this world not have but 1 king. And then the oath, King Stully. If I sat there, I would be the king world. So Stully is still trying to think about it. But my theory is this, that if one person could sit on the throne, they're the king. But doesn't that also relate to the king of the pirates? That the king of the pirates is also the king of the world, into some retrospect.
But I feel like if that happened, if that was the case, then Gold Roger wouldn't have died.
But he never got, because remember he was sick. Gold Roger was sick, so he never got to sit on that aka throne.
That's true.
And then my next theory is that from what we saw last chapter, cliffhanger, in chapter 906, we didn't see in this current chapter the crown of said throne. Maybe the crown is a big straw hat. That could be. So that straw hat could be the crown for the empty throne. That could be rule from all people, aka Monkey D. Luffy, aka he could be the king of pirates, relate to the empty throne. What do you think? Far-fetched or could be?
I think you're going somewhere there, Sherlock Para. I think I'm up there with you. I think I'm up there with you.
Yeah, I thought about it because I read this chapter and I'm like,
it's
very similar to what could be. And also read this chapter before you and me met. You know, I was going through some Twitter, some stuff what other people theorized, and it's very similar to what I said. I didn't see nobody had the same theory as me. So I was like, but people are going through it, and people really going deep.
Right.
But let's talk about the next one. That's the next subplot, the third.
The other bastard.
I think the 4th subplot.
Yeah, you mean the other bastard. Saint
Charlos.
Saint Charlos,
yeah.
This mother sucker. Every time I see him, I want to punch him in the face like Luffy.
Most of the Celestial Dragons are ugly as F.
Yeah, but you know what? None of them are like, and I noticed this too, none of them are like wow and buck wild like Charlos. Cause as soon as this dude see what he want,
he acts like a kid.
Yeah, he acts like a kid. He's just like, I want that. You, go get it. You can't take it. I don't care. I want it. I'm a celestial dragon. F you. And then that's when we see Charlos try to take Shirahoshi. This was foreshadowed in 905.
Yes, 905.
905, right.
When he was staring with his telescope, I think, or with his binoculars, like looking like, I want that big mermaid. Yes.
Like a pedophile?
Yes, he was, and he got it because he literally got a giant to grab Shirahoshi. And he literally got the giant, and freaking I call it Sai and the other Leo were gonna try and save her, but
my man came in.
But the other people, Rebecca, Vivi, they were smart to not do this because once you mess with Celestial Dragon, he or she could command for your own kingdom to be destroyed, aka Alabasta or Just Rosa.
Right.
That's why Vivi and Rebecca didn't do anything about it.
Right.
But there's that one person that tried to stop it. Your man.
My man Rob the Town Lucci.
And then my man King Neptune came to try to stop it.
Ooh!
King Neptune. But I want to say.
Ooh! I want to say something too. So
quick,
bad.
2 seconds.
Okay, good.
There's so many death flags for King Neptune. He literally was about to die there.
I don't know, cause I think. I don't know. I think he could.
Yo, man, Rob Lucci was about smart, but like, oh, another deaf person. Let's go. Let's just boom kill.
I don't know, cause I feel like Neptune could like mess with Rob Lucci a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't really seen him fight like that.
Yeah.
Really. So it would be a cool fight to see.
Yeah.
I hope we definitely see that in the future.
Yes.
But let me talk about Rob Lucci for a little bit. I love Rob Lucci. I loved his character ever since I saw him in Water 7. And his iconic fight with Luffy. Crazy.
Yes.
So here's the thing. And I was talking about this with my lovely co-host a few hours ago when we read this. I feel like Rob Lucci should have been kind of like a wanderer, like kind of doing his own thing. I kind of find it a little bit disappointing that he's still like a government lapdog.
He's still following orders.
Yeah, he's still following orders.
But what I like that he also is still with his crew. He also was there with Stussy and Kaku.
Yeah, I've seen that. I thought he was dead.
From Water 7, the guy, the giraffe, the power. So I like it that he's still with his crew.
Yeah,
he's still there,
yeah.
Still from his crew. So I like that.
Right. Yeah, I thought he was washed up, man. I thought he was never gonna come back. Cause the other ones didn't come back neither, like the wolf, the other chick. Yeah, man, crazy. But yeah, man, like I said, like I was just hoping that Lucci was independent contractor instead of just being like still a government lapdog. That was my only thing. But other than that, I love seeing Lucci there. I can't wait for him to go ham. It's gonna go crazy. Crazy.
Speaking of craziness, a Celestial Dragon's making another Celestial Dragon. That was
some
unexpected
funny shit.
It was unexpected for sure. Because I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it coming either.
Another Celestial Dragon. And this what proves to you that Oda is Goda. A great and brilliant storyteller to the max.
Oh, definitely.
Where he brings stuff from
definitely.
several chapters ago to bring it back. And from 5 arcs ago, he brought back a character that we only met once. That we met in the anime. Episode 545 and the manga, chapter 625, where we meet the other Celestial Dragon, that's Smack, aka Charlos, and thank God he did.
That's my hero right there. I love that dude. That's
and
my hero.
His name is Son Don Quickets Mjosgard, if I pronounce his name right.
Yes, and I had a question about that too, because if you see his name, is Don Quixote.
Yes.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Dolphy or Doflamingo, if you want to call him that, has that same name too.
His name is Don Quites Doflamingo.
Right. So I'm thinking maybe he married into Dolphy's family
because we did check in the anime to make sure the name is still the same, but
we fact checked.
In the anime, his name is different.
Right. They just said his name.
Did you write the name down?
No, it's the same one. It's the same name. The only thing is it's not Don Quixote. That's the only difference.
Ah, okay.
So his name is how do you pronounce his name? Sorry. Mjosgard? Mjosgard.
Yes.
Mjosgard. Yeah, it only had Mjosgard. It didn't say, it just said that.
So you do a point, you probably got married in the family. Because we do know that Doflamingo still has his family.
Right.
Some of them still alive.
Right.
But Doflamingo is a Celestial Dragon. So no matter that he became a warlord or the power, he still has the power of Celestial Dragon.
True.
Before we get to the end.
Oh boy. Okay.
I want to comment before we go to the end. The Celestial Dragon being what he did, and it was brilliant to see that.
Right.
And it was introduced of what he did, beautiful, because he even said it. Give me a second. I just lost the chapter. Let me the page. He even said, "Ha ha ha! I'm so sorry. As a Celestial Dragon myself, I'm so embarrassed. Please forgive me." And Celestial Dragon, let's let go of Princess Lynx. So he even said it. Everyone, please accept my apology. A wilderness fool has polluted the Mingalo Plaza with fear. So this guy that said in the final page that the late Queen Otahime scolded and reformed me. She made me into a human. I want to support you with everything I have. This is what the Celestial Dragon Mjosgard said to King Neptune and the people in the plaza.
Right.
So this shows that what Oda did from the past, showing Otohime going to the surface for 1 week, changed this person of a sinister dragon.
Right. I want to add something too. So this could be a trick. This could definitely be a trick.
A trick?
Just
a trick of what he's doing?
Yeah, he could just be trying to pretend to be on this side.
I don't believe so.
No, I know. I'm just saying that could be true, but let's put that to the side for a second.
Okay.
If this is genuine and this is true, I really do appreciate how Oda, like you said, he takes things from the past and he doesn't forget about it. It works out until today. My co-host and I, we watched the Fisherman Island, not the whole arc, but like two specific episodes that dealt with
545 and 546.
Right, that dealt with this World Noble. And to me, it showed that they can change. Not everyone is the same.
Like Charlos.
Right, like Charlos. You do have like a Sabo. If Sabo can do it, then anybody else can do it too. So I really appreciate that Oda took the time to show that, you know? And that's why I appreciate a little bit Fishman Island more than I used to.
That's what a lot of people say about this and also about Big Mom returning probably in the Wano arc. Because a lot of people was loving the arc of Whole Cake Island week to week. But as a whole, people didn't love it because Big Mom wasn't really the villain and people found Katakuri the villain. But overall, people weren't loving the arc. Yeah, I checked through some, you know, some threads of some groups on Facebook and Twitter, and people didn't love the arc.
Right.
But probably what just Oda just did about Fishman Island, he could probably do the same with just Rosa. I mean, sorry, with Whole Cake Island, by making Big Mom a better villain, and probably with trying to include Kaido and them. So as much as as much as I was on the rush into Wano, I'm loving.
Yeah, I'm loving it very.
We're only 5 chapters in,
and
I'm loving it.
Yeah, like I didn't understand. Not that I didn't understand. I didn't realize it was so important.
Yeah.
This arc up until of what I saw the past 5 chapters. So I'm definitely loving it, and I don't really, not that I don't care. Of course, I care about Wano. I'm so hyped for Wano.
But I'm not in so much.
But I'm not in a rush. Right, I'm not in a rush either. I can't wait till this happens.
So before we go on, let's talk about the last thing. Shanks.
I got a theory about that too. I got a theory about that too. Got it.
So Shanks appearing to the world government, the 5 elders, the highest world authority.
Right.
And they said that we will not let nobody else in, but since it's you, we shall hear you out. And they also say, it is a very, given who you are, these politics are not for you, but given who you are, we will give you the time of day. I see. Thank you, said Shanks. And then his last sentence was, I wish to talk with you about a certain pirate. So, wanna go first right there, or let me go first?
Yeah, let me go first really quick.
Alright.
I believe that Shanks was either affiliated or he was actually a member of the world government.
Okay, that's different.
He was either like kind of like Dragon was. He joined the army. He joined the Marines. He saw certain things he didn't like, and then he just bounced and did his own thing.
Cool.
Or he shaped the world government to what it is today. By assassinations, by doing this, doing that, doing little certain things, little dirty, grimy things to help one of the pillars to help the world government be as they are right now.
Okay, that's different.
That's also a possibility, because when I see the five elders talk to him, it was kind of like they only gonna talk to just him. They won't even give nobody the time of day but Shanks. And Shanks is just really a pirate. So that means that
we know of.
Right, that we know of. So that means that he's very important because of his power or whatever, or
of who he is.
Or maybe he did some things for them back in the day. We don't know.
I don't have that much of a theory of why he's there. I have a theory of who he wants to talk about.
Yeah,
I have two theories. A, Blackbeard, or B, Luffy. The reason I say either or is because we saw the 3 Yonkos that currently are, because there's 4 Yonkos currently, but now there's 5th one, Luffy. So we saw Big Mom in the beginning with Kaido conversation. Shanks at the end. Who are the only 2 Yonkos missing? Blackbeard and Luffy. So it could be either of those 2. I'm leaning more towards Blackbeard, because that's probably something that they're having trouble with to destroy, like that they're trying to get rid of, aka from what he did to Whitebeard. So those are my 2 options. And yes, I agree with your idea. Not too far-fetched. I don't agree with everything, but I don't go into that detail right now. But
okay,
we don't know. But we don't know too much of his backstory to know who he is.
Right.
So to know how he has this high privilege, but a lot of people respect him. Because how the hell you come in shorts all the time and just a t-shirt and still get respect? I don't know, but it must be that important to just walk into the 5 elders.
Well, when you and your crew don't have devil fruit and can take on a whole battalion of people that do, then you can do that.
Yeah. So with that, let's battalion our way out here on following us on Instagram and Twitter at AnimeLilyGNG. I'm sorry that you're giving the setup all the time.
But you can come with better shit.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, let's backtrack again. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, what happened?
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
I give it a 5 out of. I give it an 8 out of 10, bro.
That's little. That's 8 out of 10. 10 is 8 out of 5. You're saying.
This is why you have to stay in school, kids. This is why you have to stay in school.
5 out of 5.
No.
8 out of 5.
No, I'm giving it a 15 out of 10.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Is that better? Is that alright?
That's better.
Okay.
So guys, let me refresh myself. I do apologize if you stayed through this whole video, and I hope you did. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeLilyGNG.
And please join us on our fan Facebook page titled Anime Lately Official Geeks and Gamers, where we talk about anime, manga, One Piece, Naruto, everything in between. Oh, and we have a like page too, so please check that out.
And like the page, and also guys, we have a Patreon page.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. If you're gonna support us, we appreciate that.
Right.
Anything helps. Love you guys.
By the way, guys, we have a podcast, so definitely check out Geeks and Gamers Network on Podbean and iTunes, respectively.
Let me just fix that. Geeks and Gamers Radio Network.
That too.
Yes. And guys, don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
Yes.
And turn the bell notification. And let's get it out of the way. Peace out, anime geeks.
Later.